Hi guys, welcome to Sofa2Stamina Stretch and Pilates number 8. This is our last Stretch and Pilates session of the series. So we are going to step it up just a little bit, just to finish off with a big bang. Okay, so you will need your strap and you'll also need your mat. If you don't have a strap and a mat, you can use 2 towels. Okay, let's get started. So we are going to start at the back of our mat. Our feet are hip distance apart. Remember, our hands come onto our hip bones. So we look down and make sure that our feet are directly underneath where our hands are. We have our weight even from our toes right through to our heels. We have a soft bend in our knees. Coming up the legs, we come to our pelvic floor, the muscles in our pelvic girdle. We pull up underneath, nice and strong. We bring our fingers towards the center, pull your belly away from your fingertips. Then we trace up towards the rib cage. We roll the shoulders back and take the hands down by our side. We just hold it here. We breathe into the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. So keep going there with the breath. Remember, if you're doing this early in the morning, you might not be nice and warmed up at this point. So remember, take it easy. If you're doing it at the end of the day or in the middle of the day and you've already been active, you probably feel a little bit more flexible, a little bit warmer, and you can do a little bit more. So you need to be in control of your body. Do what feels right for you. We breathe in and we breathe out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now we are going to do our roll down. Remember, we can take our hands to our thighs. We take our time, we breathe in. As we breathe out, we drop our chin to our chest as we lengthen through our spine and we slide our hands down our legs. Coming down to the floor. If you can touch the floor, great. If not, doesn't matter. You can bend the knees if you do want to bring your hands down, or you can just rest your hands on your knees and feel that nice stretch up through the back of the legs. It's completely up to you what you do here. We keep breathing, we inhale. As we exhale, we start to unfold the body. We look towards the pelvis as we come up, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Last thing to come up is our chin. Good, we do it again. We inhale. As we exhale, we drop the chin to the chest, lengthen through the spine, we're coming down. Just being aware of your blood pressure here. So if you do have low blood pressure, you may feel a little bit dizzy. So I just want you to take it easy. Just do what you can. Take your time. We breathe in, and as we breathe out, we start to stack one vertebra on top of the other. As we come up, keep looking towards the pelvis, all the way to the top, and we roll the shoulders back. Let's do it one more time, just like that. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we drop the chin to the chest, lengthen through the spine, folding forwards, taking your time, coming down towards the floor. Good. Let's just hold it here for a moment. We breathe in through the nose. And we breathe out through the mouth. We can start to feel that nice release through the back of the legs. Feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit more flexible, hopefully. Good. Remember when we did this before, where when we crawled forward, that you're able to come down to the knees. Please take that option if you like, where you just place your knees on the floor as you walk forward. Otherwise, we breathe in. As we breathe out, we start to walk the hands forward. Option to place the knees down and just crawl forward if you like. We come out into a plank position. Your option to the knees. If you crawled forward, you're already on your knees. But if you came forward on your hands, you can just drop down to the knees, or you can hold a nice plank position here. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we push the heels down and the tailbone up towards the ceiling, and we start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Now your option was to place your knees on the floor. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we start to walk forwards again. Dropping down to the knees if you need to. We come out into a strong plank position. Option to the knees, remember that. We hold it there, we breathe in. As we breathe out, we start to push the heels down and the tailbone up. As we walk back towards the feet, please bend the knees if you need to. Option to come up right now if you need to, or just crouch down on the floor if you're feeling a little bit woozy. Otherwise, we're going to do it one more time. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we start to walk forward, out into that plank position, lengthen through the body and hold it there. Good. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we push the heels down, tailbone up, and just hold it there. If you can come into this downward dog position, please do it. Otherwise, bend the knees, just pull back into the child's pose, that's fine as well. Let's just maybe walk on the spot, pushing through the heels. Nice stretch down through the back of the legs and down through our lower back. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we walk all the way back towards the feet. We hold it at the bottom. We inhale. As we exhale, we start to unfold the body. We come up really slowly. The last thing to come up is your chin. We roll the shoulders back. Good. Nice work. Hold it there. Let's just shake it out a little bit. We are going to do some balancing exercises standing up. So we're going to take our hands onto our hips, keeping our right foot down on the floor. We're just going to lift our left knee up. Now the option is just to keep the toes on the floor. Just put the weight on your right leg, and then as you feel confident, just lift the toes and maybe touch them back down if you need to. If you can, lift the knee right up, and we're just going to hold it here. Now I've said this before, but your balance comes from within your belly. So we want to switch the belly on, keep the shoulders back, and we stand up nice and tall so that we can balance here. If we wobble a little bit, that's absolutely fine. If you need to touch your toe down on the floor, that's fine as well. So just holding it there and release. Place that foot down on the floor, shake out that leg. Let's place our weight on our left foot now, shoulders back, and we lift up, standing up nice and tall. And just hold it there. Try not to lean back, try to stay as straight as you can. Good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And just move around a little bit, roll the shoulders back. Nice. We're going to come down to the floor now. Okay, so now we're down on the floor. I'd like you to place your feet on the end of the mat. Take your hands behind your thighs and roll all the way down so that you find a nice comfortable position here. The weight is even from your toes right through to your heels. You have your heels a shin's distance from your backside. The weight through your hips and through your shoulders is nice and even. We take our hands down by our side. We breathe in through the nose and we breathe out through the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. One more time. We breathe in and squeeze just a little bit more. Good. I'd like you to take your hands, interlink your fingers, take your thumbs, run them down each side of your neck. Your elbows are away. We breathe in. As we breathe out, we contract forward, sliding the ribs towards the hips. And we inhale as we lower back down. Exhale as we lift up. Inhale, lower. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good. Exhale and inhale. Good. And again, breathe out and breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale and inhale. Can we do one more? Exhale and inhale. Good. Excellent. Let's take our hands up by our side. Let's lift our I'll take my left leg up. It doesn't matter which side you start with. To tabletop. Remember, tabletop is with a right angle behind our knees and a right angle at our hip. We breathe in as we extend out. Keep the body nice and still. We exhale as we come back. Squeezing through the belly as we extend out. Tighten the waist. Breathe out. Breathe in as we extend. Breathe out as we come back. So there's no movement through the rest of the body. Everything stays still, especially through the hips. They're the ones that want to move around. We want to make sure that they stay nice and even on both sides. And exhale. Good. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And release. Place that foot down on the floor. Let's bring the right leg up into tabletop now. We inhale as we extend. And we exhale as we come back. We do it again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. I can feel that my whole body is staying nice and still. I've got it in control. Remember, this takes a lot of practice. I've been teaching Pilates for many years. So for me to do this is quite easy. So it does take a lot of time to get this right. One more time. and release. Good. Let's bring the knees in towards the chest. Let's give them a hug and let's move side to side just to release through the spine. When I say that it's easy for me, it's not that it's easy for me to make my body do what I want it to do. As for it not being challenging, it's still challenging for me because I squeeze a little bit more and I can switch those muscles on without any problems, but I can still feel them working. So just remember that. It shouldn't get to the point where you're just going through the motions and you can't feel anything. Okay, I'm going to grab my strap now. So grab your strap or your towel. We're going to take the strap or the towel around one foot. We're going to pull that leg in as close as we can. Remember, you should not feel pain in this stretch. You should just feel a nice lengthen through the back of the legs. Or the leg at one time. Feeling that nice stretch, however, please don't feel, it shouldn't be painful. If it is, you're just pulling it in a little bit too close. Let's keep breathing here. We breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. If you feel like you can pull it in a little bit closer, do so. But remember, pain-free. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Let's change sides now. Take the foot through, place the other foot down on the floor. Remember, you can lengthen that leg out. I feel much tighter on this side, so you might feel that as well. On one particular side, you feel a lot more flexible. This side is my much tighter side. So if I do pull it in too far, I do feel a bit of pain there. So I don't want to pull it in too close. Good, we keep breathing. Breathing's good. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And we release. Good, that's a good stretch there. Just going to get rid of my strap there. This time, now that we've stretched out the hamstrings, I'd like you to keep your left leg down on the floor, take your right leg straight up. Again, it doesn't matter which side you start with. We're going to inhale as we lower down, exhale as we come up. Inhale, lower, but still with control. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Good. Squeezing through the belly. And 1. Excellent. Good. Place that foot down. Take the other foot straight towards the ceiling. Point the toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I'm touching through my waist and my belly just to make sure that everything is still in control. So feel free to do that. That's okay. And again, breathe in, breathe out. Last one. And release. Good. Let's bring the knees in, give them a hug, little movement side to side. Good. Now what I'd like you to do, this is a new move, so I want you to lengthen your right leg, but hold on to your left knee. If you can, lift your body up off the floor, your shoulders up off the floor. We inhale, exhale and chain. Now if you're not comfortable with this, just slow it down. You bring your shoulders down and you just take one leg out and don't switch over so quick. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Bring the knees in. Give them a hug. Little movement side to side. Good. Excellent. Release. Place the feet down on the floor again. This time I'll show the left side, but it doesn't matter which side you do it. So we're going to take our hands down by our side. One leg straight towards the ceiling. Now with your toe, I want you to make a circle. So we're making a circle. Long leg, big circle, a small circle to start off with. Then we make it a little bit bigger. Our other leg stays nice and still as we make those circles. Just take your time, working through the belly. 2 and 1. And release. Other side, foot straight up, going out, make a circle. 1, 2, 3, You might feel stronger on one side like I do. I feel much stronger on this side. Like I said, my left side's my weak side. One more. And release, bring the knees in, moving side to side. Well done. Now from this position, I'd like you just to roll onto your side. We're going to do our plan. So we come down, our knees are stacked on top of one another. We come all the way down. So our head is resting on our arm. Our hand is on our hip. We keep our feet together and we just open up and lift the knee out and then come back down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Now this is getting right into our glutes and you'll be able to feel this too. There's 4. Let's go to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, good, 9, and 10. And release, good. Give a little rub onto your back side. Good. Now we're just going to lengthen that leg out, but we're going to keep the bottom leg bent for our balance. We're going to lift up and come back down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So our body stays nice and still. We're working through the belly. Good. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Good job. Let's switch it to the other side now. And down for our clams. All the way down. Your head resting on your arm, hand on your hip. Keeping the feet together, we inhale. As we exhale, we open up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Excuse me. So you want to make sure that your feet stay together. Don't let them come apart. Keep squeezing. And again. Good. One more time. Exhale, inhale, good. Keep the bottom leg bent. Lengthen the top leg. We breathe in. As we breathe out, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. Keep squeezing. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And release. Good. From here, I'd like you to roll onto your belly now. So we're over on our belly now. Our hands are underneath our chin. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift up and squeeze. Option to bring the hands back here if you prefer as well, lifting up. Now you might not come too far up off the floor. That's okay. This is a challenging exercise to get right. So just take your time. Breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. In, out. Good. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Good. Relax down. Just hold it there. Now 1 more exercise to finish. We're just going to keep our head resting on our hands. Our right leg, or both legs are staying straight. We're going to lift our right leg first. So we breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift our right leg up off the floor and then place it back down. Now the left. So we are squeezing down through the back of the legs, through our glutes, so through our backside. Squeeze up, release down. Squeeze up, release down. Can we do 4 more? 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Good. Let's take our hands underneath our shoulders, tuck our toes under, and just lift ourselves up. Or any way you can get up. We're going to bring our hands and knees nice and close. We're going to drop our chin and we're going to push up, round out the shoulders. and release. Good. Now let's just have a seat. Let's just cross our legs over, so maybe one leg in front of the other. So we're not crossed like this, we're just going to bring one leg in, then bring the other one and just place it in front. And let's just let our knees drop out to the side. Just sitting up nice and tall. Let's just take our body around to the side, look over our shoulder. Look out the window if you can. Release. Other side. Good. Now let's switch the legs over. So this time I'll bring the right leg in, or the other leg if you weren't on the same side as me, and then the other one's just in front of it, and it will feel a little bit possibly weird. Feels weird for me. Now let's just look over one shoulder. And then release, and we'll take it over the other shoulder. And release, roll the shoulders. So that's our session for today. This is session number 8. Thank you so much for joining me for these sessions. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed bringing them to you. Please give me your feedback. Let me know how you've enjoyed the program. If you have any questions about the program, about certain exercises, if you're still struggling with some things, please send an email. And I'll see you soon in the next series, which will be called Sofa2Stamina Plus. I'll see you soon.